Welcome to the AACS Daily News. State Senator Paul Feeney has recently sponsored the Massachusetts End-of-Life Option Act, a bill that would give mentally capable and terminally ill residents the option to have medical aid in dying. We spoke with the senator to learn more.
So the Massachusetts End-of-Life Options Bill this year has been filed again in the legislature. Just a couple months ago at the beginning of our 192nd session of the legislature. This is a bill that has come up before. We've seen it filed in multiple iterations throughout multiple sessions. But we really feel like there's a lot of momentum behind this bill this year. I think the thinking of a lot of people has evolved over the years. And when we think about the end of life, we want to make sure that people have choices. And essentially what this bill does is it would allow mentally capable, terminally ill patients have the option to simply go to their physician, have a discussion with multiple safeguards involved, and choose to end their life peacefully and with dignity. And remember, these are terminally ill patients we're talking about. As a matter of fact, in the bill, we talk about a 6-month time frame. So if you were given a prognosis of imminent death within 6 months, you would have the option then to go and get medication so that you can end your life on your terms, peacefully and with dignity. And, this bill, I think, has received a lot of attention over the years. Certainly people will remember here in the Commonwealth, we had a ballot initiative just about 10 years ago now that narrowly failed. And I think since then, we've been able to see where this works, the safeguards that are necessary in a bill like this to ensure that people that are receiving this medication and that are choosing this option for themselves are under sound mind and are making this decision for themselves. So this bill would allow those terminally ill patients, knowing that coming down the road could potentially be a severe amount of pain, loss of dignity, loss of communication. This would allow them to go to their doctor, have a conversation, and receive this medication to take when they want to take it, surrounded by the people that they want to be surrounded by, family, in their own homes, and not in a hospital room with tubes and in pain and suffering. I was a co-sponsor of this bill from day one. When I got elected to the Senate, I met with many, many people throughout the district and throughout the Commonwealth that told their stories. They told the stories of their loved ones. Some of them told the stories of where they were in their process, facing imminent death. And when you hear those stories, when you talk to people who saw their loved ones suffer, and there's not a person that in my district and throughout the Commonwealth that hasn't seen this in their own family, when you hear those stories, it's powerful. And that powerful testimony told me one thing, and that's that I need to support this bill and do everything that I can. So I did that. I supported it last session. I'm a co-sponsor again this year. I feel like we have a lot of momentum, and I think the bill this year has hopefully has enough momentum to get over the finish line.